Poking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Phoenix Suns playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Fewer options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
You have two players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Jang in at the three. And for Phoenix, we've got Green, also Royce O'Neal out there. And it's Iguodaro in at the five, roaming the paint. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Driving in. Pass to Turner. Out to the wing. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. And the bucket is good.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Here's O'Neal. Turner covers. Screen by O'Neal. Booker, the pass to Green. Here's Iguodaro. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Porter very assertive with that shot. Found a look that he liked and wasted no time taking advantage of it.
Pass to Gillespie. There's the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The floater. And he lays it up and in.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now here's Green. Back to Booker. Ball stolen. Here's Rollins. On the wing, Porter. And Milwaukee tacks on two more.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
Now here's Green. Defense right on him. Lets it go from deep. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks leading by 6. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Nice shot by Turner.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Porter. Now here's Booker. Pass to Gillespie to halt the run. Gets the three ball to go.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Jang. No made baskets yet. Antetokounmpo outside. That one goes. Count it.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
Booker surveying the floor. Pass to Iguodaro. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Antetokounmpo finds Turner. And here is Antetokounmpo. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 8. Booker with it. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. Rollins. Booker with the defensive effort.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Drives to the hoop. Gillespie passes to O'Neal. Yep, that one's good.
Nice switch up. Already into a shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 4.
Suns foul. Iguodala. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Milwaukee now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's the screen by Jang. Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by O'Neal. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Outside Booker. Here's Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Green for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo inside. That one falls. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
That pull-up shot is unguardable. Can't lay off Giannis for even a second.
Gillespie passes to Green. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Over to the wing. Antetokounmpo, right side. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 10.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt it.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Outside, Green, 16 feet out. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Jalen Green, a really offensive-minded player. Doesn't care where he finds his shot. He's letting it fly.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest-running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Outside Booker to the paint. Here's Iguodala. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Antetokounmpo with it. He's against O'Neal. Pass to Chang. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Here's Iguodala. Back to Booker. There's a screen. Three-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Offensive rebound. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Gillespie passes to Booker. Outside for Green. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes. Antetokounmpo's got 14.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Green for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Porter. He's got 6. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Booker. 15-point game. To win the drought. It's good.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Jang. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Rollins. And it's Thomas in for Porter Jr. Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. Green finds Thomas. Back to Green. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 to shoot. Portis right side. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 15. Pass to Dunn. Allen outside. Back to Dunn. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Antetokounmpo outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Goodwin. 32 seconds left in the first quarter.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Outside, Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
1 second left. And another basket for Phoenix. Giannis Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
They've got Grayson Allen, and it's done in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Thomas. Count it. Thomas has got his first bucket in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Allen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Here's Goodwin. Thomas defends. Goodwin, no good.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Thomas outside to the inside. Here's Portis. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Suns trail by 15. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Trent after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Uses the glass on the layup. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Goodwin, no good. Milwaukee leading by 14. Trent, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Trent. It's stolen away. Here's Coffey, guarded by Trent. Pass to Goodwin. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's the pick. Allen, the pass to Goodwin. Fires from deep. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Highsmith. Booker comes in for Coffey. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Kuzma. Jang comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Thomas. It's intercepted. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Gillespie. Inside. And stolen by Green. To the paint. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Down low. And then Portis with the dunk.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
They set the pick. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Booker. Clock at 4. Oh, Booker in close.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Outside, Green. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Portis, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Portis has got 8.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's stumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the 3, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Back to Portis. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Iguodala, he's checked in for Dunn. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Off the inbound pass. That one's wide left.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's Rollins. No points so far. And he lays it up and in. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And stolen by Green. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And so it's Phoenix with it, trailing by 17. Here's Gillespie. That one's off, still out of sync.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Back to Antetokounmpo. There's a screen by Turner. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
For 3, O'Neal. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the drive. The shot's good. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Buries it from 3.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Outside for Green. Here's the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Suns trail by 21. Pass to Booker. That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Antetokounmpo inside. 23 points in the game. Here's Rollins. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Green's checked in for the Suns. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Green. Both free throws good from Booker. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Pass to Green. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker, the pass to Green. And there's the screen for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Now Antetokounmpo, outside for Porter. Here's Jang. Outside Porter. There's a screen by Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Iguodala grabs a miss. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. To the middle. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Pass to Jang. Now Porter. And here's Turner. Fires the 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Turner's got 10 points.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And the Suns call time here. The Suns have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Booker drawing the double. And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now. On the wing, Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Booker. Stripped away. On the wing, Green. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Green. Here's Gillespie. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Gillespie's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Outside Porter. Back to Turner. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Porter. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Booker. That one goes in. Booker's got 14.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Pass to Porter. puts up a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Green, the pass to Gillespie. 1:16 left to play in the half. Iguodaro.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Now here's Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter finds Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Pass to Gillespie. Now O'Neal. Clock at 6. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 25. And stolen by Green. The finish. Oh, Jalen Green. Serious bounce.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. 15-point game. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the 2-guard. Antetokounmpo with it. O'Neal covers. And here's Porter outside. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Iguodaro's got 4 rebounds now. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, BA. I mean, those are 2 very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
Inside. Pass to Jang from outside the arc. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Suns trail by 15. Outside Booker. Here's Gillespie. Fires for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And just a classic pump fake move. I mean, Booker wants the defender to make a mistake and foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he's good on the first of 3. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
And he nails the third.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Rollins. Booker defending. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Porter. And counted from 12 feet. Porter's got 8 points.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Pass to Iguodala. And here's Booker. 13 feet out. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Suns trail by 14. To the inside. Pass to Gillespie. There's a screen. Here's Iguodala. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Down low. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gillespie passes to Booker. Green for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Chang. The layup misses. Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Yes, it's good. He's got 12.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Outside Porter. Spins. Low block shot. Iguodala grabs a miss. Suns trail by 14. Here's Booker. Booker with the touch.
Crafty finish by Booker. A walking bucket. Devin can beat you so many different ways.
And here's Turner. 10 points for him. Antetokounmpo surveys. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the drive. Giannis stops in and hammers it down.
I'll tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Booker no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Now here's Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Devin Booker.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pass to Iguodala. Now Green. Porter with the steal. Oh, there's the alley. Green with the ball. Now Porter defending.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself. The
Bucks leading by 12. Here's Jang. Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots from the line. Pass to Rollins. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Now here's Turner. He's covered by O'Neal. Turner, no good. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. Oh, powered down with both hands.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
And it's good for 2.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Gillespie passes to Booker. Here's Iguodala. Turner covers. Pass to Gillespie. They set the screen. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
There's a screen by Turner. Porter from outside. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Green for 3. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
Hey, when Green is hitting his threes, Jalen is a problem and capital letter.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns UK team.
Phoenix making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Porter. He's covered closely. Here's Rollins. Green covering. Portis gets the bucket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Outside, Green. Pass to Gillespie. Allen outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Outside Porter. Here's Rollins. Now Turner. Here's Gillespie. He's got 6. Pass to Iguodala. Allen outside. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Rollins. Green covering. Portis, the pass to Turner. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 9. Outside, Green. Jacks up with 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. How about the start of Jalen Green's career? 17 points per game as a teenage rookie, Clark.
Yeah, very impressive, and just as impressive is that he chose to go the G League route instead of college. Not many guys have done that with the success that he's had. So he came in, I think, a little more ready than your average NBA pick because he had actually gone through a cycle of pro basketball. He's been a scorer in this league from day one, and I only see that continuing.
Down low. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
To the inside. Portis gets the bucket. Portis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Dunn, he's checked in for Iguodaro. Highsmith comes in for O'Neal. Coffey, he's checked in for Green. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Jang. Trent, he's checked in for Rollins. And it's Thomas in for Porter Jr. Outside Booker. Over Thomas. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 21 points in the game.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Green finds Thomas. To the middle. Up top Booker. Green covering. Coffey. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Now just a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Thomas against Booker. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Booker for 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Goes up at the strike. Booker can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 6. Inside.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Grayson Allen is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Amir Coffey, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim. It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Booker against Thomas. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. Here's Booker. Thomas with a steal. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Milwaukee.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
You know, even if they anticipated the step back coming, the defense didn't offer a ton of resistance.
Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. Portis the screen. Here's Thomas for 3. Highsmith grabs the board. Suns trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Dunn. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Antetokounmpo finds Green, and here's Thomas. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Allen, pass to Booker. Back to Allen. Going inside. Pass to Coffey. And he makes it. Now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Finished off the break. Coffey's got 4 points now in the quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Suns making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Booker on the take to tie it up. The rebound by the Bucks. Trent outside. To the wing on the left. Thomas outside. Allen against Trent to snap the cold streak. Drops in the 3. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Allen. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Now here's Green from behind the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 8 assists in the game. Allen, pass to Booker. Over Thomas. Booker can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 6. Trent outside. Pass to Green. The 3-ball. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Here's Highsmith. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Allen. Giannis with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Trent outside. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Trent's got 6 here in the quarter.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to Thomas. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Iguodaro's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Coffey. Booker, the pass to Highsmith. And there's a pick. They need this. And Allen puts it in.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Some changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Highsmith. Jalen Green comes in for Coffey. And Gillespie is subbed in for Allen. Milwaukee also changing it up. Jang, he's checked in for Green. Rollins comes in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Thomas. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Porter gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Now here's Booker. The D's right on him. Three-pointer, O'Neal sinks the tray.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Jang. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Green. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Pass to Booker, and here is Green. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Rollins. Booker defending to the inside. Rollins gets the bucket.
Well, I tell you, it raises his value so much when Antetokounmpo keeps his teammates engaged. I mean, it gives opponents a lot more to worry about than just him.
Left side, Booker. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Great job right there, using his size to full advantage.
Booker with it. Booker drawing the double. Screen by O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Here's Green. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Now Turner. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang!
Puts it up from 17. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Milwaukee leading by 15. Now Porter. Here's Jang. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Booker. No good from 3. Milwaukee has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Jang. He's covered by O'Neal. Antetokounmpo outside. from downtown. Money from three.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Booker fires. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Bucks leading by 16.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bucks.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He did it all tonight and had a triple-double to show for it. Leading by example, he was tremendous.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And Booker gets double-teamed. Ooh, the three doesn't go. And here's Milwaukee now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Clock at 6. From deep. Can't get it to go. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now Green. Yes! Using that window. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. It's a 14-point game. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.